Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Well, outside of the month of March, one of the best times to be a college basketball fan, Thanksgiving week. Plenty of invitationals, tournaments, marquee matchups around the country at a variety of levels, and we are excited to welcome you in for a pair of them here this afternoon at Royal Brougham Pavilion. It's the SPU Thanksgiving Tournament, and our first matchup of the second day features Metro State, the Roadrunners, and the St. Martin's Saints. Once again, welcome into Royal Brougham Pavilion here on the campus of Seattle Pacific University. I'm Sam Paul Barrett alongside you all afternoon as we've got an exciting afternoon of holiday hoops here. As we said, day two after a pair of real thrillers last night, especially in the nightcap. Teams getting introduced here by public address announcer Mark Alcott. We'll set the floor here for you for the visitors on the scoreboard and the visiting bench. The Metro State Roadrunners, number one, Michaela Espinoza starts again. Jackie Pippett as well. A 5'8 freshman from Denver, Nevia Millard as well. Brianna Seeley and Ashlyn Yao, the number 35 guard junior from Wisconsin. For St. Martin's, the home team, they only had to travel just a little over an hour up I-5 for this one. Keely Jade Smith, number 0, the graduate from Hilo, Hawaii. Number 3, Madeline Brown, a 5'8 junior from Auburn, Washington. Jada Travis is one to watch, wearing number 11 from Tacoma for the Saints. Sarah Lamette, number 15, and number 20, Kiana Rios. Round out the starting five for head coach Natalie Marlowe and the Saints. Just about ready for tip-off here inside Royal Brougham Pavilion. Goes up, and it will be recovered by the Roadrunners, who will have the first possession. Ashlyn Yao. They get it down low to Seeley. Michaela Espinoza for 3, no, rims out. And now here comes St. Martin's with their first trip down the floor. Jada Travis, they swing it. To the far side, nothing there, and Michaela Espinoza with the steal. She'll push the pace down low. Kicked out to Yao. Tried to get it back inside, and the Saints come away with it. Down low, Lamette. Lamette goes up, back iron, no, rebounded by Jackie Pippett. And Yao brings up the floor. Ashlyn Yao, who was the hero last night, as Metro State picked up their first win of the season, a game-winning 3 with just 2.2 seconds to go against the host, Seattle Pacific. Neither team able to get anything to fall until now, as a 3 goes up for number 3. Madeline Brown drops it in to give St. Martin's a 3-0 lead early here. Both teams feeling each other out a little bit. Buckets hard to come by in the first couple minutes. But the Saints break the seal. Driving are the Roadrunners, and again, the Saints coming up with a turnover. Keely Jade Smith to the rack hard, and she is fouled. First free throws of the afternoon for St. Martin's. And Keely Jade Smith will sink the first. Going back to that barn burner last night, we talked about Ashlyn Yao for Metro State. Got the 3 to drop from the corner with just 2.2 on the clock. Seattle Pacific did get a good look on their trip down the floor after, but couldn't convert, giving the Roadrunners their first win as a block by St. Martin's, and they will go the other way. Leading 5-0 early. Smith. Travis. Now Rios. Smith drives and pulls back out for Rios. She will go inside, tries to get it down low and can't. And here comes Metro State. Yao. They swing it all the way to Michaela Espinoza. Here's Seeley, keeps the dribble. Spin, goes up, no. And the Saints collecting again. Rios, top of the key. Swings it far side. Down low, back to Rios. Rios can't quite keep the handle. And it's going to stay with St. Martin's. Off the inbound, they get it into Brown. Travis down low. Kicks it out to Rios for three. No. Rebounded by Pippett. Yao swings Pippett. Now Espinoza. Espinoza down low to Seeley, and she is going to get called for the charge. Rios took it, and again, the Roadrunners come up empty to start this game. Stella Rollo checking in, the first substitution for either team for the Roadrunners. Brown, Rios. Travis, and another offensive foul, this time going against St. Martin's, and this time it is going to be Kiana Rios committing it. So the St. Martin's Saints really paced offensively by that duo of Jada Travis and Kiana Rios. Travis, the reigning GNAC Player of the Week, averaging 14 points a game. Metro State with a guard duo of their own, as pulling up for three was Yao. Rebound Espinoza. Espinoza tried to get it down low and couldn't. On the floor is Rios, and they call the jump. As Lakin Hill runs over to check in for St. Martin's. And she'll get Madeline Brown. As we said, Travis, the GNAC Player of the Week. A pair of double-doubles to start the season. In general, the Saints off to a flying start, 5-1, and they cruised yesterday here against Colorado Christian, a 72-53 victory. Rios for three, and she got it. St. Martin's starting tonight about as hot as they've started the season as a whole, 5-1 after an 8-17 overall mark. On November 30th last year, they were 2-5. So they've really had a turnaround and started this season on a high note, looking for another W today. Espinoza can't get it to go, and it's going to go out and go the way of the Saints. Tough sledding here to start the game for Metro State, who have made the trip from Denver just a little further than Lacey Washington. Rios. They work it down inside, and that was Lamette unable to get the lay-in. Yao. Espinoza. Gets the screen from Seeley. Tried to get it back to Seeley. Nothing doing. Travis. They go down low to Lamette. Spins and puts it in. 10-0 advantage for St. Martin's. And Tanya Have has seen enough. Timeout Roadrunners with 4:29 to go here in the first. We'll take an audio break and be right back with you. It's St. Martin's 10. Back with you inside Royal Brougham Pavilion. It's a hot start for the St. Martin's Saints, who are going to pick up full court here as the Metro State Roadrunners inbound to Espinoza. Yao bringing it up now, back to Espinoza. That's quite a guard duo that Metro State has. They haven't really been able to get anything going. And a nice take to the bucket by Espinoza, but can't get it to fall. Metro State just looking to get anything going offensively. Here's Travis, and she tries to go up, and she's fouled. Metro State bench didn't like that one. Goes against Ashlyn Yao, that's her first. And Jada Travis at the free throw line, where she is 29 for 31 on the season. And gets another. 2 more to add to her pretty stellar free throw percentage this season. Make it a 12-0 start. Driving inside Metro State, they get it down low. And another turnover from the Roadrunners. Hill, guarded by Espinoza. Keely Jade Smith. Smith is bumped on the way through. And it's going to be the third team foul against Metro State. And the Saints should be getting that one underneath. A couple more substitutions for St. Martin's. Sarah Lamette is back in, as well as Madeline Brown. So both a pair of starters returning to the floor. They swing it around all the way to Brown. Eternity Reed taking it in and then pulls out. Lamette jumper from the free throw line, and she connects. Sarah Lamette makes it a 14-0 advantage for St. Martin's. And Metro State down the floor again. Silva Pereira. She gets it down low to Burns. Amanda Burns, gets her own rebound, puts it back up, and this time she is fouled. And a chance for Metro State to finally break that lid on the rim, as Amanda Burns, a 6'3" sophomore from Brighton, Colorado, heads to the free throw line. First one is good for Burns, and with 2:55 to go in the first, the Roadrunners are on the scoreboard. And she gets the second. So Travis bringing it up for St. Martin's. Brown. Now Lakin Hill driving to the cup. She pulls out. It's Jada Travis for three. No back iron. Rebound falls all the way to Makayla Johnson, who will push the pace. Espinoza, goes all the way to the rack and finishes. Brown for the Saints driving, and she lost the handles, poked away, and they'll get it underneath as Kiana Rios returns. Makayla Espinoza, definitely the one that Metro State wants to get going. Averages 12.2 points a game, their offensive leader. As they take it away here with Yao, another spark plug on the offensive end for them. Kicked out Espinoza. Free throw line jumper is good. Stella Rollo. And once you see that first one go through the net, it starts to get a little easier. As the scoop by Rios, no good. Rebound Lamette. Madeline Brown to the cup. Now dumps to Lamette, who can't find anything there. Espinoza. Down low and laid in. Stella Rollo. And now the Roadrunners starting to get going here. So 14-8. Just about a minute to go. Driving to the bucket was Travis, and she lost the handle. They'll get it underneath. Brooklyn Jones for Metro State checking in. Keely Jade Smith back in for St. Martin's. Rios thought about it, then drove, and she's fouled. And they got her going up, so she will head to the free throw line. First is good from Kiana Rios. Rios gets the second. Under a minute here in the first. 16-8 lead for St. Martin's. They kick it out to the corner. Espinoza for three, airballed. And it was Burns tracking it down. Really savvy heads-up play to get it off of Kaylee Jade Smith, and they will keep it with 32.7 on the clock. Mariana Silva Pereira inbounding. And Smith got a hand to it. They do keep it. Silva Pereira to the rack, and she's blocked. And then it comes off her, and it will be a St. Martin's ball on the baseline with 26 to go. Jada Travis. They're looking for one shot here. Rios. They pull it back out. Rios, hounded by Espinoza, who did foul her. And I have to correct myself. They were in the bonus on the last foul, so they will. So when Rios went to the free throw line, she was not shooting on that last one, but she will head there again, as we're already in the bonus for the first quarter. Makes the first. And good on the second to extend their lead back to 10 points. 3, 2, 1. Espinoza, the heave, doesn't go, and that will bring an end to the first quarter here in Royal Braun Pavilion. It was a slow start for Metro State. They've started to claw their way back into the game, but it is still a 10-point advantage for St. Martin's as we end the first frame, 18-8 for the squad from Lacey, Washington. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with you from the SPU. Back here in Queen Anne on the campus of Seattle Pacific University with the St. Martin Saints leading 18-8 over the Metro State Roadrunners. Metro State in red getting us back underway. Espinoza in the corner. Jones now. They swing it back to Silva Pereira. Burns to the corner. For 3, no. Brooklyn Jones had a good look, couldn't get it to drop. Looking at a 3 for St. Martin's is off the front rim, and that was Lakin Hill. Mariana Silva Pereira goes the other way for Metro State. Drives now, pulls out for Burns. Brooklyn Jones. Jones back down low for Burns against Lamette. Goes up and she's fouled. So Burns, who had the first points of the afternoon for the Roadrunners, from the free throw line, she will get another opportunity at the charity stripe. Amanda Burns' first look is no good. Her earlier trip to the line were her first free throws of the season. This is her second pair of opportunities as she does drop in the second one. Rios, they swing it. And Smith lost the handle. Espinoza going the other way. Espinoza pulls back, gets it inside. They kick it back to Smith. Step back 3 on the way. No. Travis now. Rios. Catch and drive. Dumps it down low to Lamet, and Rios was fouled on the way through. Burns takes a seat for Metro State. As back in is starter Jackie Pippett. Rios sinks another one from the line. Second one good as well. 20-9 advantage early on here in the second quarter for St. Martin's. Back into the game for Metro State, Brianna Seeley. And that's Keely Jade Smith called for the foul for St. Martin's. Brooklyn Jones inbounded it for Metro State. Espinoza now. Back out top, Pippett. Silva Pereira looking for options. She does find Espinoza. They swing it. Side for Seeley. Seeley backs down her defender. Now kicks it back out. They swing it back to Espinoza. Try to get it down low, and St. Martin's does get a hand on it. Falls still to Silva Pereira, who can't hold on to it. And it is a shot clock violation. Great defensive possession by St. Martin's. And you have to say, the team in white has done a great job on the defensive end, getting hands up, forcing turnovers. And that's what set the tone for their early advantage here. Rios in the corner. Smith now. Travis. Lakin Hill. Rios for three at the top. No. Rebound tipped back out to Rios. Well done. And she does get it back. That's number 15. Sarah Lamet got a hand on that rebound. Tipped it back to her teammate. And then got the reward on the other end of the pass as a three goes up in transition from Metro State. And that can't drop. Nothing really going the way of the Roadrunners as far as shooting from deep. As a pair of substitutes in for St. Martin's. Madeline Brown, who's back in, swings it to Rios. Travis, down low, Lamet. Goes up, can't quite finish, but the rebound comes off the hands of Jackie Pippett. It'll stay with St. Martin's. Lamet back to work. She kicked it back out, and now they swing it here through Maya Hatchett. And the kick ball is called. It'll stay with St. Martin's. Hatchett, number 14, on the floor for the first time for St. Martin's, a junior from Kennewick. Jada Travis. Hatchett, pump back, fake. Now she steps back and shoots the three. Off. Rebounded by the Roadrunners, and they will come away with it. Jones didn't have a target with that pass, and it's another turnover. Saints going the other way. Corner Travis looks at a three, and she will take it. No, rebounded by Espinoza. Espinoza pushing the pace. Leaves it off and laid in by Raffle. (22-11) advantages. Rios goes to the basket and finishes off The nice pass from Hatchet. Espinoza does get it down low. Now gets it back and puts up a three. Just grazes the back iron and doesn't fall. Travis. Nice shimmy. Pull up J. No. Rebounded again by Metro State. They kick it out to Espinoza. Espinoza drives and she is fouled by Hatchet. Couple of subs for both teams back in for St. Martin's, Lakin Hill and Keely Jade Smith. Ashlyn Yao is back in for Metro State, as well as the first action for number 4, Corin Kamara. Espinoza inbounds towards Kamara. They weren't on the same page, and Rios comes away with it. Goes to the other end and lays it in. Kiana Rios with the heads-up play, gets it and goes coast to coast and extends that lead. It's 26-11 with 4:53 to go. Espinoza decides to pull one from 3, and that one no good. Rebounded by Pippett, but a whistle goes, and Pippett is going to get called for the foul there, and the Metro State bench can't really believe it. As we will take a step aside here for the media timeout. It's St. Martin's 26, Metro State back inside Royal Brougham Pavilion with you on a beautiful, sunny Seattle afternoon. A little bit chilly outside, but that's how you know it's basketball season. As St. Martin's with a healthy lead, bringing it up the floor here in the second quarter. Madeline Brown, hounded on defense, gets it off to Keely Jade Smith. Tried to force it down low, and Metro State will come up with the turnover. Yao now. Yao right to left. Finds her teammate, and now it's Brianna Seeley at the top. Espinoza. Espinoza swings it. Pippett. Kamara. Little jab step Espinoza. She's shifty, gets inside. Espinoza tried to go to the rack, and she is fouled with just 2 on the shot clock. Wasn't really much room to go anywhere for Metro State there as they were swinging the ball, and Espinoza decided to just do it herself and is rewarded with a trip to the free throw line. Michaela hits the first. And gets the second to drop as well. Jada Travis bringing it up. Rios now. Hatchet. Travis again. Madeline Brown. Driving inside and just missing the layup, but they get it back. Travis, Rios from deep, and she gets it to drop. Make it 16 points in the first half here for Kiana Rios. Extending the Saints lead, 29-13. Yao. Trying to answer there was Kamara, and that one rims out. Down low for Rios. She kicks it to the corner. Another look for three, and it rattles in. Oh, St. Martin's heating up now. Three for number 3, Madeline Brown. And St. Martin's feeling it as Yao tried to drive, and she is called for the travel. Metro State really just unable to generate anything on the offensive end right now. Whether it's St. Martin's making plays or just unforced turnovers like that one. Rios gets the handoff, tries to drive inside, and she got tied up. It's a jump ball, and they will keep it underneath. And head coach for Metro State, Tanya Have, arguing that maybe she could have got whistled for a travel as well there. Nevertheless, the Saints keep it. Rios. Got it back inside to Hill. Hill back to Hatchet. And Seeley got a hand on it there. It'll be Saints ball underneath. Back in for Metro State, Mariana Silva Pereira. And for St. Martin's, Sarah Lamette, who's been a presence down low so far, is back into the game, which prompts the Roadrunners to go ahead and put back in Amanda Burns. A little better of a matchup there for Lamette. Lamette gets it anyway. Turns, turnaround, shot, no good. Rebound, Brown wrestles it away. Good look for three off the back iron, rims out, but the Saints, another offensive rebound. Jada Travis going to work here. Fakes right. Now drives inside, and she lost it, but is going to get bailed out by a whistle there. She was fouled on her way towards the bucket, and it's going to go against Ashlyn Yao. That's her second. Saints underneath with Jada Travis. And so Metro State is going to go ahead and send Brooklyn Jones back in for Ashlyn Yao, who's picked up the 2 fouls here in the first half. Hatchet. Lamette. Brown swings it. Travis. Driving, pump fake, and then went up and was blocked was Jada Travis. And Hatchet went to go try and pick up the rebound, but does commit the foul. That's her second, so she's going to take a seat. And Keely Jade Smith is going to come back in. Into the bonus now for Metro State, so Michaela Espinoza is going to head to the free throw line, and she finds Twine on the first. Second one rims out. Lamette gets the rebound. Lake and Hill going the other way, bringing it up for St. Martin's. Hill, a freshman from Yakima. High post, Lamette. Hatchet. Patient offense here from St. Martin's. Smith. Hill looked at it. Now passes it off to Brown, got it down low. Lamette turnaround, no. Rebound Espinoza. She goes the other way and looks to push the tempo. Mariana Silva Pereira, senior from Portugal. Espinoza, they swing it back all the way to Kamara. And taken away, and then Espinoza is going to get called for the foul. So another patient, positive possession for St. Martin's. They get the turnover, and then Keely Jade Smith gets fouled. And we're going to go to another immediate timeout here with 50.4 ticks left on the clock here in the first half. It's St. Martin's 32, Metro State 14. As we come back in here, nearing the end of the first half, and St. Martin's enjoying a healthy lead. Our officials crew looked at something on the monitor there in that timeout. Doesn't look like it really came to much. Smith driving for St. Martin's. Gets it to Lamette. Lamette down low against Burns. She goes up and gets the Saint roll. Espinoza, shot clock turned off. 15 seconds to go. Down low Espinoza again and loses her footing but keeps the ball. Down low to Burns. Burns can't keep the handle, does get it back eventually, and then she does turn it over. Going the other way, a half-court heave is just off from Keely Jade Smith. Backboard, front iron, just didn't fall. As the first half comes to an end with St. Martin's leading 34-14. We will take a quick break here with you and then be back for second half action. Our first game of the second day of the SPU.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
And welcome back to Royal Brom Pavilion here in Seattle. It's the St. Martin Saints leading the team that you see on your screen now, the Metro State Roadrunners, 34-14. They got started really with a stifling defense on a 10-0 run to start the game, and haven't really looked back too much since. St. Martin's, again, off to a really hot start this season, sitting at 5-1. They did win last night over Colorado Christian pretty comfortably, 72-53. They are tested this season. They're actually going to go travel to Pullman to take on Division I Washington State here in December, so they will be battle-tested as they head into the GNAC, and it's going swimmingly so far. Second half underway with Metro State turning the ball over, the offensive foul. And that's Jackie Pippett committing it. as the Saints will get the ball here for the first time in the second half. As we said, St. Martin's testing themselves early, and it is paying it off as the steal there by Espinoza. She will take it all the way to the cup and lay it in. That's the start you want to see if you're a Metro State Roadrunners fan. Michaela Espinoza getting the deuce. So first offensive possession here for St. Martin's. 3 is off the mark, no good. They do rebound it though. Rios down low. Lamette, 1 pound, and she is fouled. They're going to get the ball at the baseline here. Lamette, bit of a size mismatch there against her fellow number 15, Jackie Pippett. And Pippett is actually going to pick up her 3rd. And I have a feeling that Metro State will make a sub to combat that, and they will. As Stella Rollo heads to the table. Rios drives baseline. Her lane is no good. Rebound by Lamette, and she does put it back and in. First points of the second half for St. Martin's as the home team here this afternoon. Seeley, Espinoza, down low, bullet pass. Going up is number 15, that's Jackie Pippett. A nice feed inside from Espinoza, and Pippett lays it in. Smith, Rios. They swing it all the way to Jada Travis. Got it down low. Lamette turns. Her shot is no good. And rebounded by Pippett. And then Lamette is going to get called for the foul as she was all over her after Pippett secured the rebound. And now the subs do come in for Metro State, as Lisbon native Mariana Silva Pereira returns, as well as the aforementioned Stella Rollo. Yao bringing it up. Dribble drive now pulls back out. Rollo. Espinoza. Rollo top of the key. Espinoza looked at it for a second. Espinoza now tried to get it down low, and Rollo is going to get called for camping in the key just a little too long. Jada Travis, the reigning GNAC Player of the Week, bringing it up for St. Martin's. 3-pointer on the way is good. Kiana Rios continues a blistering offensive game, and she's up to 19 on the afternoon. Yao hounded on defense, and she is fouled by Rios. And that's going to be the second foul on Kiana. Kiana Rios, not the only Rios on this roster. Jalen Rios as well, both out of Warden, Washington. Baseline J, no good for Stella Rollo. Travis. This is Madeline Brown. Smith, back to Brown. Rios, back to Travis. They swing it all the way around the horn, back down low for Lamette, and she is fouled by Rollo, who is a bit perplexed that she heard a whistle there, but definitely just a little slap on the arm against Sarah Lamette. Rios gets the inbound. She goes up once, can't get it. On the second bite of the apple, she does get it to drop. 21 for Rios. Espinoza. Yao. Millard drives and just leaves it short. Keely Jade Smith goes the other way. as a few members of the Colorado Christian team enter the gym. They will, of course, take on the hosts, Seattle Pacific, here around 3:15 tip-off. That ought to be a good one. Back in for St. Martin's, Eternity Reed. Sarah Lamette takes a deserved break. And Jada Travis will inbound for St. Martin's. $15 on the shot clock. They swing it all the way to Rios. Smith. Hands off to Brown. Brown drives and now kicks it back to Smith. And she is going to be fouled. Try to step through. And Pippett will pick up her third. Check that, her fourth. And again, you have to excuse me, that's actually Millard picking up her fourth. And Keely Jade Smith at the free throw line. Easy as you like on the first. Sinks the second. And gets a seat on the bench for a break. Lakin Hill back in for St. Martin's. So Espinoza now bringing it up for Metro State. Can they get something going here offensively? Driving to the bucket, that's Silva Pereira, no good. Rebound does stay with the Roadrunners. And back in for St. Martin's is number 24, that's Casey Booster, a freshman guard out of Bend, Oregon. And the off-the-ball foul called against... Thought that might have been Jada Travis, but it does go on Reed. That's her second. They get it back. Down low to Rollo. Turnaround shot is no good, and that's just been the story of the afternoon for Metro State. Hill. Travis, and now they swing it again. Good ball movement here from St. Martin's. Lakin Hill. Dribble drive, pulls back out to Booster. Booster again. Jada Travis, one-on-one with Yao. Step back, now drives. Travis tried to dish it down low to Reed. And again, I think she's going to be bailed out there by a whistle. We're going to go to a media timeout here with 5 minutes exactly on the clock here in the third quarter. The St. Martin Saints rolling up 43-18. coming back in to the site of Jada Travis, hitting the free throw line for St. Martin's. First one rattles out. Quiet night on the box score for Travis so far. As we've said, she can be quite the offensive threat, but also really paces this St. Martin's team in just about everything they do, offensively, defensively. Espinoza, speaking of somebody who paces a team, she gets a tough fadeaway to drop. Hasn't quite been Michaela Espinoza's night either, but does get that one to fall. And I think if you were Jada Travis, you will gladly trade just 2 points for a pretty well-rounded, positive team performance that they've put in today. As that was Lakin Hill driving baseline and dropping it in to restore a 25-point lead for St. Martin's. Espinoza goes right and goes all the way to the bucket. Can't get it to drop, but she is fouled. Casey Booster picking up her first as Hatchett checks back in. As does Jalen Rios, the aforementioned sister, I believe, to Kiana. She's a sophomore, also from Warden, seeing her first action of the afternoon. Both attempts at the line good for Metro State. Brown now. In the corner, Rios. Hatchett drives now, kicks to Rios. Rios tries to go inside, gets it to Lamette, whose shot is no good. Rebound Espinoza pushing it. They get it all the way to the corner here. And we'll reset with Yao. Espinoza. Poked out of bounds. It'll stay with Metro State and Brooklyn Jones. 10 on the shot clock. Jones inbounding. Jalen Rios defending. Yao. Jones. Got it down low. A little dump pass to Burns, and she can't find the bottom of the net. Driving is Brown, and she got it poked out of bounds. It'll stay with St. Martin's. So Kiana Rios will return. Both Rios is on the floor for St. Martin's. It's Sarah Lamette taking a seat, as does Amanda Burns for Metro State. Back in is Jackie Pippett. Shot clock getting low. 3, 2, 1. Hatchett needs to get it up. She does, and can't find the rim in time for a shot clock violation. .227 to go in the third quarter. It's been all St. Martin's here this afternoon. Ashlyn Yao handed it off. Now Espinoza. Espinoza fakes and goes right, gets it down low, and missing the layup was Pippett. Good pass from Espinoza. Pippett just couldn't quite finish. Rios loses it to Silva Pereira, and then Silva Pereira gives it right back and commits the foul. Neither team really able to take care of the ball there. And we are into the bonus, so Madeline Brown will head to the line. Brown, a junior from just down the road in Auburn, Washington. As one might expect, a pretty Washington-heavy roster in St. Martin's. First one good. Missed the second one, got her own rebound. Rios pulls up for a deep three. It rattles around and does find the bottom of the net. Everything is going right this afternoon for Kiana Rios. Got the Saint roll to get her up to 24 points for the afternoon. And now seeing her first action for St. Martin's is number 2, Lily Koki, a junior from Hawaii. Ashlyn Yao at the free throw line hasn't really gotten it going in the way that she would have liked to after hitting an absolutely clutch dagger 3 for the win last night. Does get the first at the line there. Her first point of the afternoon. Second one rattles around and doesn't drop. Rebound will go the way of the Saints. And we'll talk a little more about that game between Metro State and SPU as we get into our second game of the afternoon between Colorado Christian and Seattle Pacific. Espinoza is fouled there by Hatchett, and she's going to head to the free throw line. And Natalie Marlowe decides it's about time for Jada Travis to re-enter the action for St. Martin's. Espinoza at the free throw line. Michaela sinks the first one. 5'8" junior from Thornton, Colorado. Leads this team in quite a few categories. And she gets it back there and lays it in. Look at Michaela Espinoza doing the dirty work. Getting the and one. And heading back to the free throw line. And just as we were talking about Espinoza really pacing the Metro State Roadrunners, she gets it back, lays it in, and will get one more. The lead is 49-28 for St. Martin's, but Espinoza putting on a clinic in how to stay locked in, how to stay invested, and being rewarded for her troubles. Brooklyn Jones committed the foul there, and Lily Koki, heads to the free throw line and drops in her first points of the afternoon. Second one for Koki is good. Haven't seen the SPU Falcons make their way in yet. Colorado Christian watching on behind the St. Martin's bench. Espinoza looks at a three, decides otherwise, and brings it back out to the logo. Espinoza all the way to the cup. Doesn't quite fall, but she's fouled again. Michaela Espinoza making her presence known here in the last couple minutes, heading back to the free throw line. As Keely Jade Smith returns for St. Martin's. As does Mariana Silva Pereira for Metro State. First one good for Espinoza. And swishes the second one. Just under a minute left. 54 seconds and nearly another turnover here. They do escape, does St. Martin's. And Rios is fouled. But Metro State putting the pressure on with their press and almost winning the ball back again under the St. Martin's basket. Heading to the free throw line is Kiana Rios, looking to add to a great scoring total this afternoon. Has 24 of St. Martin's 51 points. Make that 25 of 52. Second one good as well. Decent crowd here for this neutral site matchup. Of course, plenty of Washington players and on that St. Martin's team. Good contingent of Metro State supporters behind their bench as well as they drive in and can't get it to drop. Bench wanted a foul. They don't get it. Well done by the Saints to keep the ball there. Lamette. Rios looking at a three, and it is front iron off. Metro State going the other way, bounce pass down low, and the offensive foul. Roffley committed it. They'll go back into their full court press here with 14.2 to go in the third. Looking to try and force another turnover. Travis matched up against Espinoza. Espinoza poked it away. A nice little steal there. Espinoza does get it back. Jump stop and lays it in at the buzzer. Michaela Espinoza coming alive here to end the third quarter. We go to the fourth. The St. Martin's lead is 53-32. Take a quick break and be right back with the first game of the second day. The SPU Thanksgiving Tournament here at Royal Brom Pavilion.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
And we've got 10 minutes back on the clock for the fourth quarter here. St. Martin's has been pretty comfortable all afternoon, but in that third quarter, Metro State starting to show some life offensively, particularly Michaela Espinoza. And they've chipped away at the deficit just a little bit. Still pretty sizable for St. Martin's as Smith went to the rack and she's fouled. So the Roadrunners looking to see if they can finish strong and make the finish to this thing really interesting. Keely Jade Smith at the free throw line. Just can't get the first one to drop. Second one good. Rolls off the front iron and in. So Ashlyn Yao bringing it up for the Roadrunners. Down low, Espinoza powering away through, missing that one. Rebound does fall to Burns, who can't get it to go. Espinoza, another rebound offensively. Front iron, no. Tried to kick it back out, and she was fouled. Espinoza, again, causing problems for St. Martin's here. Keely Jade Smith picks up another. That's her third foul. They're going to get it underneath. I think Espinoza was looking to pass out of that. And then after a little conference between a few of our officials, we are in fact going to the line. Kyla Espinoza now up to 20 points. Make that 21 as she swishes the first. Second doesn't go. Rebound Rios. And the whistle goes. Mariana Silva Pereira charged with that one. Her second. As Amanda Burns takes a seat. And Nevaeh Millard returns. Lakin Hill harassed by Yao, who wanted a push-off. Brown, Travis. Nice pass down low and swatted away by Roffley. Travis gets it into Brown. Lakin Hill driving baseline, doubled. She does get it out. Brown now pull up J, not in time. Shot clock violation, a good defensive possession there from Metro State. So Espinoza looking to continue eating in to this St. Martin's lead. Silva Pereira, high post, Roffley, and she is fouled. Keely Jade Smith, and that's going to be her fourth. Roadrunner ball underneath. Roffley to Millard. Millard drives left. Now we'll look back out to Yao. Yao resets with Espinoza. Under 10 on the shot clock. Down low, Roffley, 1 pound, gets it up and can't finish, but the foul is called, and that might have been against Smith again. If so, that would be her fifth. And it is indeed. So Keely Jade Smith's night is done. And back in Sarah Lamette. Lacey Roffley at the free throw line. Can't connect on the first. And if you're Metro State looking to have any hope of clawing your way back into this game, have to take advantage of your stop clock opportunities. Does get the second there. And now Ashlyn Yao takes a seat for Jackie Pippett to return. Travis almost lost the ball there with Silva Pereira playing good defense. Hill swings now, Brown. Travis resets at the logo. Travis again. Travis driving, bounce pass Brown. Brown driving with the left hand and lays it in with a low shot clock. Madeline Brown lays it in. Silva Pereira down low. Fake and goes up was Nevaeh Millard, and she's fouled. Jada Travis whistled for it. And Millard sinks the first one as Brianna Seeley prepares to check back in for Metro State. Second one good as well. And it will be Seeley replacing Lacey Rothli. Metro State picks up full. They get it. The Saints get it in, excuse me. And Travis will go to work here. Travis, right elbow. Rios found Brown, gets it down low, and the whistle went before she could get the ball away. She did find Sarah Lamette inside, who was able to put it in, but the foul first. Goes against Mariana Silva Pereira. That's her third. Lamette back out Rios. Taking their time on this possession. Travis Brown. Kiana Rios down low. Lamette turns around, gets it up, no good. Espinoza goes quickly. Espinoza is going to go all the way to the cup, and they do call the foul. Kiana Rios gets charged with her third foul as Michaela Espinoza makes her way to the free throw line. First one good. 22 now for Metro State's offensive leader. It has really helped her free throw percentage. Came in at .338 for this game, 23 for 68 on the season. Don't think she's missed today. If she has, it was just one. As I believe Pippett went in and committed the foul there. And she knows that her night is done. That's the fifth on Jackie Pippett. Travis gets it into Rios. Rios, one bounce, goes up, lays it in. Kiana Rios, up to 28 of her team's 58 points. Savvy little move down low. Espinoza. They work it back outside. Roadrunners driving. Nice little layoff down low. Turnaround shot is short of the rim. Travis now. Travis goes up, fouled. It was Stella Rollo missing short on the other end. St. Martin's able to go in transition, and then Jada Travis is hacked as she went up. Mariana Silva Pereira will take a seat, and back in is number 14, Brooklyn Jones, the junior from Colby, Kansas. First at the line for Jada Travis was good. Second as well. So Brooklyn Jones will inbound and bring it up the floor, Nevaeh Millard. Jones. Pass was tipped. They get it anyway. Millard for three. Back iron, no. Rebound does find its way in. Stella Rollo controlling it and putting it back up and in. Travis baseline, can't get it to fall. As St. Martin's will definitely want to chew clock and have some longer offensive possessions if they can at this point. Foul is called off the ball. Sarah Lamette gets whistled for her third. And now Brianna Seeley will have an opportunity at the line to get this thing under a 20-point deficit. First one rattles around and falls. Second one good as well. As they pick up full again, St. Martin's gets it in. Brown. This is Jada Travis. Rios. Going all the way to the rack. Lakin Hill and one. Strong take by Lakin Hill, the freshman guard from Yakima. And she will get rewarded with another chance from the stripe, which she happily collects. So 63-42, 5:15 to go. Espinoza. And not on the same page there as the run out here for Travis. She will kick it back out, and they will wisely reset and take some time on this possession. Hill, Lamette, turnaround jumper is no good. Espinoza. They go down low, spin move, can't find any iron or net there. That was Brianna Seeley on the turnaround. It's just been that kind of night for Metro State. Another strong take to the bucket. Lakin Hill laying it in. Espinoza, a little euro in the lane, and it does find its way in. Lamette got it down low to Brown, who couldn't quite keep the handle, and that will send us to the media timeout with 3:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's St. Martin's 65, Metro State 44. We'll step aside here on SPU. Back with you here at Seattle Pacific University. It's the SPU Thanksgiving Tournament, Day 2. St. Martin's out in front against the visitors from Denver, Colorado, Metro State. As Metro State's Michaela Espinoza bounce pass to Silva Pereira. Spin move, Silva Pereira all the way to the bucket and lays it in. Metro State looking to try and get a turnover on the press, and instead, Navia Millard commits her 5th foul, and she knew it. As Ashlyn Yao will check back in. It's been a tough start to the season for Metro State. Last night, of course, their first win of the year. Definitely building blocks to continue to grow this year after that thrilling victory against Seattle Pacific last night. But a step in maybe not the direction they would have liked this afternoon against another GNAC foe. Silva Pereira, they get it down low. And Silva Pereira gets it back, rolls around, and falls for Mariana Silva Pereira. And a steal there by Michaela Espinoza. Bounce pass down low, spinning and going up, and unable to finish with Stella Rollo. So Jada Travis goes the other way. Booster, Brown, Travis. Rios has been electric this afternoon for St. Martin's. Hill, and she traveled. Again, we'll say it, Kiana Rios, absolute spark plug this afternoon. 28 points for St. Martin's. Has done it in just about every way, from three-point range, getting to the bucket, from the free throw line. Just a great outing for the Warden, Washington native. Out of bounds, St. Martin's will keep it here. And of course the Roadrunners picking up the press again. They do get it in. Lake and Hill bringing it up for St. Martin's. It's a good second half for Hill as well, true freshman. Booster, Brown, Hill again. Hatchet now. They keep swinging it. Now Hill will pick up and drive and cannot finish there. Metro State going the other way. Silva Pereira driving inside, kicks Espinoza. Skip pass all the way for a look from three, no good front iron from Brooklyn Jones. Rios now, coast to coast. Rios fouled on the way up. As the Seattle Pacific University Falcons do enter the gym now to catch the end, the last 1 minute, 43 seconds of this opener. Of course, we'll have them against Colorado Christian here in not too long. That's scheduled for a 3:15 tip. Shouldn't have too much of a delay on that one. After this one hasn't gone too long. Rios at the free throw line adds another to her impressive box score this afternoon. Second one good as well. And St. Martin's will take a timeout, as will we. Saints leading 68 Coming out of that timeout with just a minute 43 to go here in this afternoon's opener, our arena DJ pumping it up with dynamite. That might as well describe the effort from the St. Martin Saints on both ends of the floor this afternoon. Cruising here against the Metro State Roadrunners. Speaking of cruising, that was Espinoza down the lane, but she could not finish. Booster now. Poked away, and the Roadrunners get the steal. Pushing the pace was Yao, found Espinoza, and Espinoza lays it in at the other end. Espinoza up to 27 this afternoon. Has really been a bright spot for Metro State in an otherwise tough afternoon. Booster driving to the bucket, and it was Burns affecting that shot. Out of bounds over the top of the basket there, and Metro State will bring it back in. And they do get their sub in time. Seeley returning. As Burns takes a seat after a nice individual defensive effort on that last possession. Under a minute here, 49 seconds to go for Metro State to finish strong here. Yao gets it down inside. In the corner, that's Brooklyn Jones for three. And that really has been a tough part of Metro State's game, has been their three-point shooting. Brooklyn Jones finally does see one make its way through the net. Pull-up J is short off the front iron from Lily Koki. Espinoza. Three on the way, back iron no, and St. Martin's will just walk this one out as they are victorious for the second time in 2 days. A 68-53 victory over the Metro State Roadrunners. And we've talked about it. What a start this has been to the season for St. Martin's after finishing with just an 8-17 mark last season. And being 2-5 at this point last year, they can now say that they are 6-1. Heading in to their next matchup, a trip to the Alaska schools to open GNAC play on Thursday, December 5th. They'll play Alaska Anchorage, then head to Alaska Fairbanks. And then we mentioned earlier a daunting task as they will also hit the road to Pullman to take on the Washington State Cougars as well later in December. For Metro State, they'll also be back in action at Fort Lewis, a little closer to home on Thursday, December 5th. Where they will look to have an improved performance on both ends of the floor. But wasn't to be for them tonight again. The St. Martin Saints come away with the win. We'll be back with you for the second game of the afternoon. It features Colorado Christian and the hosts, the Seattle Pacific University Falcons. For our whole crew here at Royal Brougham Pavilion, we will see you soon on another stream. I've been Sam Paul Barrett. Have a good afternoon, everyone.